What's poppin', y'all? It looks like the most hated
OJ responds.
University guest, student, person that was invited.
Y'all told me yesterday he's
advice and get up.
Get up!
Because this guy, OJ Suave, would deliver an entire video explaining the situation that happened at Stream University. It was actually more than just an explanation. And the way that I found this is that I'm just scrolling through X. I didn't even know this guy, OJ Suave, made content. And I'm just scrolling and I see a tweet just straight hating and dunking on the guy. And it says, trying to turn hate into clout. OJ, you're
a I kind of seen this video, but it looked like it was corny. So I didn't want to react to it.
It's got 41,000
but I'm happy bro probably clipped it up. So
and it hadn't even been out for a day. So I'm thinking to myself, you know, I've got half of a brain, right? And I don't got any problem with the guy personally. So I'm like, yo, let me check this out, right? So the first thing that OJ Suave does is he lays out the timeline of how he first met PlaqueBoyMax.
Okay.
The first time we met, I told you not to be bendable, and you told me you were a flexible ruler.
What?
And we joked on that topic for nearly 2 hours.
What's going on in the background?
You know how I joke. And you always knew how I bantered. You know me.
You're bendable.
Be honest. Okay, I think we're all bendable then for the right.
Man, I'm a ruler. What you talking about? I could never man. I'm a hardwood ruler, man. What you talking about, bro? You bugging, bro.
Some rulers actually are flexible now. So, yo, bro.
So wait, pause. He said we're all bendable for the right man or something. Is that what he said? See, this goes into my theory. I think PlaqueBoyMax been like this. He just was maybe afraid to show it or afraid to express it. And it's, hey, bro, if you want to be zesty, gang. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm kind of off him because honestly, bro, I think it's either something wrong with his ass or that's just him, gang, and that just is what it is. I'm not finna be reacting to no Zest monster.
You never had the.
What is this talking about?
You gotta face the fact, bro. And I think you're not being objective right now, bro.
Bro, listen. No, you're not using my term right, bro.
So seeing this guy's already playing the character. He's already doing the accent that he did when he was pulling up to quote-unquote press PlaqueBoyMax.
You're a diva. Why you want to be a diva? Why you want to be a diva?
On some fly shit.
D-man.
They call his ass a diva.
Right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body. Right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips. You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Divas bend over. I don't think you bend over.
You don't know what he do.
You're not the little boys in Clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man.
You are a grown man.
PlaqueBoyMax. Not PlaqueBoy Batty.
Batty?
Not PlaqueBoy.
Batty Boy Max.
Are you going to tell your son that you are a diva?
Yeah, he is.
Daddy, what's diva? Hey. Get the out of here. That is an abomination, Max. I am not proud of you. I am proud of everything else you did.
That seems quite consistent with the behavior that they had the first time they met online and the character that the OJ Suave guy played. Right. He continues in this video and he talks about the character that he was playing when he pulled up to Stream University.
I was playing the satire of the judgmental Caribbean Uncle Clive. Was I playing the character when I told Silky he wasn't woo? Was I playing the character when I told that girl I don't like her unborn baby? Was I playing the character when I told Kai he was ugly and threw fake money in his face? Or am I just the old, lace, crippling man that's a demon? Was I playing the character when I told Duke in King 6-8 that I hate them for absolutely no reason?
Running a small business is super, super hard. finding the money that you need to grow that business is even harder. There are 36 million small businesses in the United States of America, and more than 70% of them need additional funding at least once a year. But a traditional banker puts you in paperwork and make you wait months for just an answer. You don't even know if you got approved or denied for like 5 months messing with a regular bank. And that's where today's sponsor comes in. If your business makes at least $25,000 in monthly revenue, Delta Capital offers business funding. Now, with an application that takes under 5 minutes, has zero impact on your personal credit, and you can get approved in a few minutes, you need to apply. If you meet the requirements, you need to fill out an application. No gatekeeping, no runaround, just real capital for businesses that have genuinely earned it. Your business is generating at least $25,000 a month. You qualify to apply. Click the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen to get same-day business funding up to $500,000. $500,000. Fast funding for businesses built to grow.
Oh, I'm just really the though. If it was Michael Blackson or Dave Chappelle, it would have been funny.
Yeah.
Because the media understands the character that they play. But because the media doesn't know me or understand my character, I gotta be the side character, the background character, until I'm the main character. But what if I already feel that?
A lot of people, I understand. The reason I'm gonna tell you I understand this point is because people misunderstand me as a character too. Like, y'all think that I get on a reaction and everything I say is what like a lot of times I say what I say because when I first started doing YouTube, I was speaking out against stuff, right? I was speaking out against stuff. And the more I spoke out against shit, people called me a hater. People call me police. People call me this, that, the third. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to play the hater. And if you actually watch my videos, you hear me say, like, I'm finna be hate farming Streaming University the whole time. But if you go to my clips, if you go to my shorts on my YouTube channel, you'll go in the comments and you'll be like, bro, this dude just hating that he ain't even get in Streamer U and woody woody woo. But it's like, I kind of like, it'd be funny. Sometimes I reply and be like, y'all so crazy. But like, it kind of be funny because you don't understand that I'm just playing a character. I don't want to go to Streamer University. I didn't apply. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be around. I applied the first year because I didn't understand. In my head, it was going to be something totally different. And I applied to be a professor the first year. You know what I'm saying? Once I seen how Streamer University the first year was going, I'm like, nah, this is not my vibe. I don't want to be around all these people. I'm not really social like that. A lot of people kind of be weird to me. So that's just me. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do it. And so it came out, and then I'm like, okay, I'm finna be hating because I know it's gonna get clipped. I know they're gonna be like, look, he the biggest hater. He mad because he ain't get in. But that's gonna just increase my popularity. I don't give a fuck about what nobody think. So that's what I play. I play the hater that speak out against everything, that hate on everything, that disagree with damn near everything. Everything everybody else agree with, I disagree with on purpose. That's me. That's my character. A lot of people take that out of context, though, and I don't really give a fuck. Now, a lot of times it is how I really feel, but the way I deliver it is I make it come off as a hater, so that's my character. So I understand what he's saying when it comes to that.
Like the main character. Touch me, boy. I can't be the main because I don't have enough views yet. Why you touching me? Fish?
So he's correct here. I went and looked at this stuff, and he was playing these different characters with different people across Streamer University. So his behavior was consistent. He's putting on these different characters, and I
didn't take what he said to Max that serious anyway. It just got blown out of proportion because his little punk ass went over there and started crying about it. He ain't even say nothing crazy to you for real, bro. You just crying and doing all this. Like, bro, get your goofy ass on somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? And making it a sympathy farming. And now everybody's like feeling bad for Max when he ain't do nothing to you. They talking about he bullied you and shit. He ain't do nothing to you, gang. He told you some real shit in a funny way and walked off.
And he learned a valuable lesson.
Like somebody did something to you.
Yeah, if he was popular and if he was known and if people had some preconceived notion of who he was,
right,
then it would have been taken a lot differently.
Right.
In fact, people might have just clowned PlaqueBoyMax and be like, right, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you know that guy always plays that character. That's how y'all always joke. Why the hell are you getting so emotional? But we didn't know that, including me. And that's, like I said, the valuable lesson for this guy's first impressions are everything. But in the original clip, he did keep pushing it.
What next? What's the next engagement? What's the next clip?
I think that's how he really felt So I do think he was joking, but I also think it's how he really felt. But I don't think it wasn't like a bully. I always said this about this clip 100 times, but it wasn't like a bullying thing to me. It wasn't like a I'm trying to make you feel like you ain't shit and I'm calling you a bitch and you using derogatory words, and I didn't get that vibe from him.
Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul because you changed the game. Don't sell your soul. You know I have a soul. You know I don't hold my tongue. You know you the first person that ever subbed me up as a big streamer in my chat. You didn't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that. Don't forget for your personality. Is you crazy? You need to put on no persona. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So niggas suck my niggas don't like you. It's like the character. But your main like you. Don't let niggas rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy? You him. You're not no diva. What the f? Oh, not drive that. That's not true. You playing the character too much. I think you're not no diva. What the f? I'm a pop it cousin.
Like he said, you playing the character too much. But does that sound like somebody who was bullying him? Does that sound like somebody who was trying to tear him down and make him cry and all that? Like, I don't think that's was his intention at all. That don't sound like it. Seemed like his ass just soft and crying because he know his ass zesty. Or he know this first thing I thought is like, you know that the industry got you and you kind of got to do this shit, so it's bothering you so much. Because if this who you really are, why would it bother you that much that this nigga said this on stream? Who cares? People say this on stream every day. Why does it matter?
No comments today. Talking about, I'm gonna get my because I went to SU, but I'm no diva.
Of course, hindsight is 2020. But looking at this, you would think that he would see the shift in PlaqueBoyMax, because like previously they were joking back and forth. Like he showed the first clip when they first met up. You see PlaqueBoyMax, riffing off of him, bantering, if you want to call it that. Here he's just silent. So in the genius hindsight 2020 brain, I would think, like, yo, you should tell him, like, yo, are you good? Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
like,
I agree
what's
with that.
going on? Like, this is odd. Usually we're having a back and forth.
Usually
this is
we
like
tweaking
damn near
and shit.
3 minutes of me just talking to you and you're not playing off of what I'm doing.
But he might have
But
thought he was just like playing that. Like he probably thought he was like playing sad and shit.
could he have predicted that the same behavior because this OJ Suave guy, what we're seeing and what we're seeing in the past, it's identical. So he's behaved the same with PlaqueBoyMax in how they joke and the character he plays. But PlaqueBoyMax back then reacted very differently to PlaqueBoyMax at Streamer University, where the guy breaks down crying. So that's where I think, like, okay, this OJ Suave guy is looking at like, what the hell's going on? I haven't changed, but this guy's reaction to me has changed, and I'm supposed to apologize for that when that's not my intention and that isn't what I expected. And like I said, I don't think the apology, especially to the internet, would have done anything. They would have just swallowed him up. And he didn't really apologize in this video either. And people wouldn't even watch this video. Guaranteed the majority of people that like that, like I said, there's over 1.4 million views on that. And the video itself has less than 100,000 views after 4 days. But watching this video, it's a good video. This guy's, this is the thing that people claim they want to see more of. This is a creative video. This is an original video.
I
this
agree.
Isn't just, it's not.
It just looked weird. Like I didn't watch the video. I had just seen like a little clip. It was on silent though. I'm like, this kind of look a little weird. I don't want to watch.
Apology. It's not a begging for forgiveness thing. He weaves in like his art into it. It's performance art, and it also lends itself to the character that he was playing too. And he plays several different characters in this video itself. Yet the majority of people won't watch it because of his first impression. But if they liked him, then they would have watched it. So I think this guy, I think he's strong-willed, which is a good thing. So I think he's going to keep it pushing. But my opinion has changed on him. Like I said, I think he just made an error with his first impression. But it's hard. It's hard to say because I'm not that guy. I'm just looking at it from a third person perspective. Right. And I'm looking at it in hindsight as well. But you could see this guy's intention and he capitalized on the situation. He didn't throw Max under the bus here. So he didn't beg for forgiveness. He didn't throw him under the bus. He just expressed himself, made a dope video, which clearly took time, planning, creativity to put together. And that's something I appreciate. So I hope to see more from this guy. I think he streamed after this or something like that. I think he did a live stream,
which I didn't
like watch. It was on the 25th. I didn't watch this video until I think it was the 26th or 27th, something like that. But yeah, a bunch of people, even in the comments, a bunch of people are just hating on him. They're not even trying to not understand him.
Those are the follower people. Those are the people. That's why the people who like ridiculed the man for the whole internet ridiculed him for what he said or whatever. Those are just people who just following the waves, bro. I can't, and that's one thing I can never understand. I can't ever look at something, agree with it, but say that I disagree with it or actually start to disagree with it because everybody else disagrees with it. I can't look at a pair of shoes and actually like them, but everybody else don't like them, so I don't wear them. Like, I just can't do that. I ain't gonna say like I never did it. Of course, as kids, we all do it, but like I can't do that. I can't. I can't do that. I can't do it. If I see something I like it. If I see something I don't like it. It's just that simple. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else got to say about it. You see what I'm saying? That just is what it is to me to me. You feel me? But most people don't do that. Most people go with crowds. Most people go with whatever's trending. That's why you see people, they clothing, they style change, they lingo change, they voice change. Every time something new happen, every 2 or 3 months, something change. They start doing different videos. They start doing different shit on stream. Those are the followers of the waves. My pops used to make me tell him every morning, I'm a leader, not a follower, nigga. I do me. If you don't like it, they don't like it.
Appreciate a good video. It's not often that I see a good original video on YouTube. A lot of this is just sludge. Everybody's just tossing the same sludge in front of everybody. Even the opinions are damn near the same thing. Right. It's like you're seeing those. You've ever seen that meme of where they show all of the news sites and they zoom out and like every news station is saying the exact same thing. It's like that on YouTube now. At least that's what it feels like. So I can't even watch it anymore. I'm out here freaking going back to. I'm rewinding. I'm going back to TV series and
me too, bro.
Movies. I don't really watch movies like that. But yeah, I'm watching TV series. I'm messing with House of the Dragon heavy because everything is just sludge on YouTube. I feel like I'm watching copycats of each other or I'm just watching frankly garbage. So I'm like, you know what?
Everybody just saying the same shit.
That is entertaining and made with good writers and good creative people.
You have this what I hate about the content space too. You will have 20 streamers in the same room and they all streaming the same shit. They literally all streaming the same thing from different angles. Literally, they all in the same room doing the same thing, streaming the same thing at the same time. Like, what the hell? I want to watch some
with the intention of being entertaining versus some other goal, which is, I don't even know, get a bunch of views or something like that, which, I never really had a bunch of views, so can't talk about that. But I'm deviating way too far now from, I think this guy, it's not that he deserves another chance, because that's like a whole length. He made his friend, a grown man, cry, which I think he was shocked by that too. He was probably watching the video like, yo, am I in a different universe right now?
Yeah, I'm
so
sure.
Overall, I think Max should get the hate off of this guy's back. I think that's what he should do, because from the evidence that I'm seeing, this guy's joking with you the same way the entire time. The only thing that's changed is Max got 60 more tattoos and he blew up a lot more, because this was years ago that they linked up. You could see Max's hair was significantly shorter. You could see Max was, because he had like grown out his dreads, you could see Max was also in the crib, in his New Jersey crib, and you could see that he just had a much younger face and far less tattoos as well. This was probably 2022 or something like that. So yeah, I think it seems like the only thing that's changed in those two clips is Max. And at that point, like, you got to let the hate off of that guy, because like I said, Max has got the youth in a chokehold right now. And this guy never meant to do you dirty.
That's the problem. The Max got the youth in the chokehold acting zesty. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's the problem. That's my problem with the nigga. I told y'all yesterday in yesterday's stream, like, bro, you shouldn't be building your whole audience up. Building your whole audience full of kids. And then in the middle of 2026, you decide you want to be a diva and wear wigs and claim that you're gay and put face piercings in your face, and like, that's weird to me.
That's my honest belief. After seeing this new video, I don't think this guy meant to, humiliate you. I think he expected there to be some banter, and there wasn't any, which you could blame him for not reading the room, I guess. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Ski!